What's good? It's your boy Troy, man. Appreciate y'all tuning in. I wanted to talk about Sean Kingston tonight. Sean Kingston's been he's been on a rampage, and he's been the prime example of what a man shouldn't be. He's been setting a bad example out here, and we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. This fella's had a funny little career. He's had a funny little career, a little weird career. He's been off the scene for a while, and he's been hiding, but he's gotten back on the scene bragging about dumb shit, bragging about dealing with 10 women unprotected. We're gonna talk about that dumbass shit, dealing with having a 10-girl rotation, not using any protection. And a few hours ago, he just assaulted his video director and pulled a gun out on him. So we're gonna talk about Sean Kingston, because Sean Kingston is a 31-year-old black male out here causing problems, setting a bad example, and we got to talk about this, man. Appreciate y'all tuning in, baby. KnowONecares channel, y'all know no one gives a damn. It's all on you. If you're gonna get something done in your life, you're gonna have to take that first step. Don't take the Sean Kingston step, though. Yeah. Ooh, yeah, it's your boy Troy. It's your boy Troy, man. We're gonna set this up real quick, man. We got a little bit to talk about today. Yeah, man. I had to hop on. It's been a while since I've been at the crib and able to really hop on with you guys and do a little live. So it's a couple of videos I'm gonna do live this weekend, because there's some things we got to talk about. When you're a male, especially a black male, the chips are stacked against you. It's a little bit harder for you than everyone else. Not making no excuses. It's just the way it is. It's a little bit harder to make it. And we have some guys that, they've made it and they're not, showing appreciation. They're actually taking their winnings and throwing them away. They're not setting a good example for the young fellas out here. They're saying dumb shit on women's shows. And we're going to talk about that, because Sean Kingston has gone on Angela Yee's show and bragged about having sex with 10 women, having a rotation of 10 women and not using any protection. Not using any protection. Bragging about that. Now, Sean Kingston, he's fell off, man. Let's look at Sean Kingston's career before we get to the whole point of the video. Let's look at Sean Kingston's career a little bit, because this fool, he been acting crazy, man. Let's look at his career, man. Now look, he came on the scene in 2007. Now he came up, he was homeless, had a difficult childhood, which, of course, a lot of us men, we can relate. A lot of us men, we've had to build ourselves, from nothing into something. A lot of us, we're still doing that. We're still out here having to find our way, having to build our own way. It's tough out here. You know what I mean? It's tough out here. With inflation going up, with the price of everything going up, it's just gonna get harder. And that's one reason why on this No One Cares channel, I really talk about sacrificing, living a minimalist lifestyle, saving your money, putting in 80 to 100 hours a week, no excuses of grind time, getting in the gym. You know what I mean? Getting your swag on in the gym, taking care of yourself, because it's time to win. And you're gonna have to be ahead of the game now with the price of inflation, and with the inflation of the gas and food and a lot of things being stuck over on the water. It's just gonna get worse. Cost of living is just gonna get worse. So yeah, the chips are stacked against you as a male, and especially as a black male, and you're gonna have to get down to win. And right now, we're having a young man, he's 31, having a man named Sean Kingston, who's he's had a couple of little songs, a couple of little hit singles. What's the Beautiful Girls? And he's got that song Fire Burning, had some song with Justin Bieber and shit. To where, he was able to, level up. And so, as a young man, he was barely 16, he made a few mistakes, and a lot of us can relate. A lot of us males can relate. When we were young, we made a lot of decisions that, we shouldn't have made, because a lot of us, we are operating from a hit or miss type of situation, because we didn't have that direct masculine guidance. We didn't have that type of alpha father figure to kind of direct us this way or that way. And so, yeah, we're stuck having to, survive on a hit or miss uh type of way. And a lot of us, we've made some mistakes to where, we're able to recover and build ourselves back up. And then some guys, they're unable to build themselves up. It just depends on the mistakes you made. But me personally, I feel like any man can bounce back if he wants to bounce back hard enough. He can bounce back. So Sean Kingston, at barely the age of 16, got signed, had a couple of huge hits in 2009. Okay, and he done his thing. And through his career, a few things started happening, and he started to go out and kick it, and he got into it with them. He got into it. No, he got into a wreck. He got into this ski accident. Now, this ski accident, let's really check this out, because this is when I think Sean Kingston actually started acting a damn fool. I think he started acting a fool after he got into this ski accident. All right. And let's read it. Let's read what happened in this ski accident. It says Sean Kingston almost died twice following a jet ski accident. The surgery underwent open heart surgery 11 days after the crash in Miami Beach. So he crashed his little jet ski in Miami Beach, and then he had to have surgery. Now, 11 days after being hospitalized with serious injuries, he faced a second near-death situation, a torn aorta that required open heart surgery. It says he was set to be released at the time, having recovered significantly from the crash. He felt a stabbing in his chest. So this dude done had heart surgery and every damn thing. He done had heart surgery, survived the wreck. And at this point, he's had a lot of pain, saying he was at age 21, weighing over 300 pounds. Now, this is the same dude that's going to say on Angela Yee's podcast that he's having sex with 10 girls and can always get it raised up. And this dude done had heart surgery. I know he lying. We're going to check that video out in a minute. But this dude done wrecked his jet ski. He got in critical condition, right? Survived that, had to have heart surgery. Survived that. He survived that. And now he's still doing dumb shit. Ever since that wreck, he been doing dumb shit. So the next dumb situation this fella got into was with the Migos. Let's check this out. The Migos. So with the Migos situation, he got into an argument. Let's read this. Beaten down. He got beaten down by the Migos. Sean Kingston was beaten up badly Tuesday, and people on the scene say Migos was the culprit, but the story is bizarre. It says law enforcement tells us it went down late afternoon at the Sands Expo Convention Center in Vegas. We're told Kingston and the guys from Migos got into it over an argument involving Soulja Boy, and the 3 members of the Migos beat Sean badly, allegedly kicking him and stomping him in his head. Law enforcement tells us someone from Sean's camp pulled out a gun and fired once but didn't hit anyone. That person was detained by security and turned over to Vegas PD. By the time the cops arrived, both Sean and the Migos had left. A short time later, Sean was pulled over for a traffic stop and became semi-cooperative, though he did not name names. We're told police wanted to speak with the Migos, but they're quick to add members of the group are not wanted by the cops. So this dude has been showing signs that he had no, emotional discipline. This dude, Sean Kingston, didn't have any emotional discipline. So he's probably, of course, raised up by a, single mom in the hood, didn't have that masculine guidance. And, got a little fame, and the fame got to his head. When you mix a young male, you give a young male money who doesn't have the right type of guidance, you get a catastrophe. And this dude, he already got beat up. He already showing signs of no emotional discipline. The dude is 300 plus pounds, sloppy as hell. But since he got a little money, still get the chicks. See? Since he got a little money, still get the chicks. And that's one of the reasons why, let's be honest, man. Females, if you got some bread, chicks will like you, bro. Chicks gonna like you if you got some bread. That's why we talk about that Russell Wilson situation. Women don't, I'm gonna talk about that later too. People, women don't really like Russell Wilson. Sierra don't really like Russell Wilson. Sierra likes Russell Wilson's lifestyle, just like Lil Duval said. And we're gonna talk about that in another video. Lil Duval was right. Sierra likes Russell Wilson's lifestyle because, it's a lot of Russell Wilsons out here. It's a lot of nice guys out here. It's a lot of old good dudes, want to do good things, want to wait until marriage, want to be, put you first, put the woman up on a pedestal. It's a lot of those guys, but they just don't have the money and the success like Russell Wilson. They don't got the money and the success. And that's the main pillar that women want and need is, that financial security, that financial support. So this dude, Sean Kingston, out here causing havoc. He big, black, and sloppy with a couple hits and a couple $1 million. And he thinks he can't be stopped. Migos already beat his ass one time. They already beat his ass one time, right? The wreck already beat his ass one time, and now he out here having unprotected sex with a 10-girl rotation out here capping, talking about he don't need no help getting up and he had open heart surgery. Yeah, he gonna be one of his songs called Fire Burning. He gonna be burning, all right. He gonna be burning. He gonna be burning. He gonna be burning pretty soon, having that 10-girl rotation. So this is what you got, man. You got a young man, Sean Kingston, 31 years old, no type of masculine guidance, no type of discipline, fat and sloppy, got a couple hits, a couple $1 million out here causing havoc. Out here causing havoc. Now, let's talk about this 10-girl rotation, because this fool got on Angela Yee's show, Lip Service, and start running his mouth, bragging about the amount of women that he's dealing with. Now we're going to get down to the nitty gritty right now, okay? Women don't even like a man that just throws himself around with multiple women. Women don't like that. So this fool Sean Kingston has so much, he has so little self-esteem that he tries to look good for man. He tries to look good for the man watching him. And that's what's coming out of him. He's got low self-esteem. And that's what a lot of men will do. Like, that grow up like Sean Kingston, don't have that masculine guidance. Beta males, they operate like this, man. They try to get men to like them by bragging about multiple women, and they try to get women to like them by flaunting the money, by flaunting his cash. And this dude is heading on a disaster route. He's heading towards that fire burning, like that fire burning song he talking about. Because he's going to talk about having a 10-woman rotation. And let's play this thing. Let's play this thing right here, man. Let's listen to this fool.
Like, and just ran everything down, all of the things that she did, and she felt so bad. And come to find out, the reason why she told me is because her boyfriend went through her phone and found out, and he told her that as soon as he when, the morning, he was going to call me and tell me. Like, he was going to call and tell on her. So she called me and told me first. So no, like, that's not cool. If y'all both felt the need to not tell me, then y'all sneaking behind my back. You know that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know that if he would have asked you or told you to do it, and you came to me and said, can he get some head? Do you mind? I would be like, go ahead. I don't fucking care. But the fact that y'all both felt the need to do it sneakily and hide it and never tell me, and then I find out 3 years later. Like, and
I don't want nobody sucking my man dick, whether I know about it.
It wasn't just that. It was multiple things. It wasn't just that. It was multiple things that happened.
3 years, you shouldn't give a fuck though. That's a long ass time.
What? No. You were.
I ain't gonna lie. If I'm too tired to suck your dick ain't getting sucked.
Y'all know how I feel that sharing is caring. Okay, sharing is caring.
Sean, how often do you masturbate?
That's like chips, not.
I ain't gonna say I'm a nigga that don't. Hell no, I do masturbate, but not niggas. A lot of niggas gonna go to motherfucking. I get a lot of pussy. I ain't got no time, nigga. Hell no. I'm horny and a girl on the way and she not in my bed right next to me. Niggas gonna jack off. It is, but nah, it ain't something that I do a lot. Like, it's probably, you know what I'm saying? Because I got girls that I know. I fuck the same. Like, I got 10 girls that I keep
rotation.
Yeah.
Oh my god, 10. That's a lot.
Local or like across the country?
That's over the years. No, I'm talking about all in general. But that's not bad though. If you talk about, and these girls know me for like 2-3 years. You feel me?
How many are you fucking raw?
I mean,
All of them.
Nah.
If you fucking raw, you might as well eat pussy.
I mean,
Yeah.
you said like 6 of them.
I'm a G with you, though. I definitely don't fuck with condoms.
This fool right here just said he don't fuck 10 girl. He's got a 10 girl rotation. This fool right here just said he got a 10 girl rotation and he don't use condoms. He don't use condoms. I'm gonna play it again. I'm gonna play it again. But this fool just said he got a 10 girl rotation and he don't use condoms. So every time this fool go out and is having sex, he rolling the dice, just like Willie D said. Rolling the dice. So whoever one of those girls having sex with, he's having sex with her times 10. And he think that's cool. He think it's cool to be out here having sex with 10 women unprotected. And he putting this all on national TV. And he's on the Angela Yee show bragging about it. None of the guys that I know, I mean, if my homie tells me, hey Troy, man, I'm having sex, I'm having sex with a chick, man. I'm having sex, bro. I kind of, I haven't known her that long. I just met her, but we having sex. One of the things I'm gonna ask my homie is, man, you strapping up? Are you strapping up? He gonna be like, yeah. Most guys, they'll be like, yeah, I'm strapping up for the most part. For the most part, I'm strapping up, but I done dipped and dabbed in there raw diggity. See, most guys, man, most guys, they'll do that. They'll have one chick and they'll start having sex with her, and then, they will slide on in there raw. I mean, a lot of dudes won't lay next to a chick overnight and not slide in raw, like laying overnight with a chick multiple nights and not slide in raw one time. That's why, man, if you dealing with a chick and you don't need to be sliding in raw, I don't recommend letting her spend the night, bro. I don't recommend letting her spend the night, because most guys might slide in raw. Because I mean, if you trust her enough to sleep next to her, then you probably trust her enough to slide in raw. That's the thing about that slide in raw. You talk to a homie and he be like, man, I'll be like, man, you strap up with that thing. He gonna be like, yeah, for the most part, but I'll slide in raw sometimes. See, but see, if my homie tells me that I have a 10 girl rotation and I'm not using no protection with none of the girls, I'm gonna tell my homie, bruh, you got to stop, bruh. Do you understand the amount of diseases out here? Do you understand that usually most of the women that you dealing with unprotected, you're not the only one that they're doing unprotected. You're not the only one. Y'all heard the Kevin Gates? I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only one. You're not the only one. I'm gonna tell, even if it's not my homie, even if it's a dude that I work with or something, and he tell me, man, if he come out and tell me, look, man, yeah, I'm hitting it raw diggity, man. If he tell me, Troy, man, I'm dealing with this new chick, man. We've been smashing. And if he tell me, hey, man, it's unprotected, I'm gonna be like, damn, bro, you might want to strap up with that thing. I mean, if you don't know that thing. And so my homies, I'm going to definitely let them know. But this fool right here, Sean Kingston is having sex with 10 women unprotected, and none of his boys is saying nothing about this? None of his boys saying anything about this. So that let you know right there that the guys that he got around him don't mean him no good. Now, I know a lot of men, when they get money, it's hard to tell them something. It's hard to say, hey, bro, it's hard to tell them to do things because they the ones with the money. But if you his real friend, man, you shouldn't care about his money. You should care about him. You shouldn't care about how much money he got. You should care about him and care about his health. And this situation just lets you know that Sean Kingston don't have no real cats around him. He don't have nobody that really care about him around him. Let's check this out. This dude said he doing it with 10 girls unprotected. Let's check this shit out, man. I want to hear this shit again.
Like across the country.
That's over to you. No, I'm talking about all in general. But that's not bad though. If you talk about, and these girls know me for like 2-3 years. You feel me?
How many are you fucking raw?
All of them.
No.
If you fucking raw, you might as well eat pussy.
I mean, yeah. You said like 6 of them.
I'm G with you though. I definitely don't fuck with condoms.
Well, then all of them. Like I said,
So all of them.
Do you pull out at least?
Oh yeah, for sure.
So
I don't know. You took a minute. He took a minute with that one.
I don't believe.
I'm just saying, if I ain't got the kids, obviously. I mean, shit.
Or maybe you just like you drink a lot or something.
Nah, definitely.
Have you ever not been able to get hard?
Shit, they got rhinos for that. Nah.
So this fool right here, one of the things this fool like to do, Sean Kingston, that's the fool I'm talking about. He want to look good in front of other men. He want to look good in front of other men because, I mean, women don't like a man like that. They just throw his meat around, all in multiple women. I mean, most of your women, they not digging that shit. And he know that. What he trying to do is look good in front of men. And what man should understand is you shouldn't worry about looking good in front of men or women, man. You should worry about what you focused on and what you trying to get done. It shouldn't be nothing. You shouldn't be worried about anything about looking good and looking like this in front of other men and women, because this dude really look like a fool. He's showing how immature he is. He's showing why a lot of women are complaining about today's man. The only thing this dude got going is he's got some money. But when you look at, he don't have any discipline. He don't have any emotional discipline. He can't. Migos already beat his ass because he ain't got no emotional discipline. And then this dude can't control his sexual energy. This is one of them dudes that feels like having sex with women is power. There's no thing as sexual power. There's no thing as sexual power. You got to have mental power, discipline. There's not sexual power. Having sex with multiple women, that's a sign of weakness. That's a sign that you're not able to control yourself, bro. And I'm telling you, if he keeps having sex with multiple women like this, bro, it's gonna catch up with him. You're gonna have to pay the piper. Having a 10-girl rotation and not using any protection, and then going on national TV and bragging about the shit, nah, bro. Nah,
I ain't
bro.
got no time, nigga. Hell no. I'm horny and a girl on the way and she not in my bed right next to me. Niggas gonna jack off. It is, but nah, it ain't something that I do a lot. Like it's probably, you know what I'm saying? Because I got girls that I know. I fuck the same. Like if I got 10 girls that I keep
Rotation.
Yeah.
Oh my God, 10? That's a lot.
Local or like across the country?
That's over to you. No, I'm talking about all in general. But that's not bad though. If you talk about, and these girls know me for like 2-3 years. You feel me?
How many are you fucking raw?
All of them.
No.
If you fucking raw, you might as well eat pussy.
I mean,
Yeah.
you said like 6 of them.
I'm super G with you, though. I definitely don't fuck with condoms.
Well, then all of them, like I said.
So all of them.
Do you pull out at least?
Oh yeah, for sure.
So
I don't know. You took a minute. He took a minute with that one.
I don't believe.
I'm just saying, if I
So-
got the kids, obviously. I mean, shit.
Or maybe you just like you drink a lot or something.
Nah, I definitely.
Have you ever not been able to get hard?
Shit, they got rhinos for that. Nah, I definitely.
what's that? The gas station pill?
Yeah, you can't take that. You got to do silverback or like tiger bone or like blue chew.
Like what
How
if
you know
you
these things,
Hey,
L'Oreal?
Because of my podcast. And
Yeah, enough of that whack ass shit. Yeah, man. That's what we got, man. That's the example that we got going on today with our young men, bro. They don't have any discipline. They out here having 10 girl having sex with multiple women. And this dude just got on Angela Yee's show and bragged about having a 10 girl rotation and thinking that, you know, that's something to brag about, having a 10 girl rotation and not using any protection. Well, this fool has allegedly recently, today, a few hours ago, punched his video director. So once again, Sean Kingston showing his signs of not having emotional discipline. Let's read this what happened. Despite being on a musical hiatus for 8 years, born Keyshawn Paul Anderson has stayed in the headlines for his troubling behaviors. In 2019, you know, he was caught on video being detained by police after someone reported he was brandishing a handgun at Dino's Chicken and Burgers in Los Angeles. And, you know, the video shows police arriving on the scene and ordering Kingston, you know, to question him, et cetera, et cetera. And he began throwing ice at the restaurant window. Well, recently, this fool got mad at his video director and punched him just because his video director said his phone was dead. Punched him right in the face and pulled out a firearm. And this just shows, you know, that Sean Kingston, man, didn't have any type of masculine guidance, doesn't have any discipline. And when young men grow up without it, they destroy themselves. And that's what this fool doing, man. This fool's main concern is looking good in front of other men by bragging about a 10 girl rotation, not using protection. And then he's out here punching musical directors and pulling out guns. He's just on the rampage, man. We got to do better as men. We got to do better. We got to set better examples for our young people. And man, hopefully Sean Kingston will straighten up, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Comment, like, subscribe to the No One Cares channel. I'm out until the next one. Let's get it.